All right, I am going to go ahead and get started. So first and foremost, thank you guys so much for being on here tonight and taking the time out of your night to join in with us and learn and get information. I'm so excited at where we are in our industry and our business and our lives and the people we are with. And so I'm really excited to share that information with you and hopefully, help you get to that place with us as well. And so tonight we are going to be discussing a little bit of introduction about myself, my story, my mom's story. She's sitting here next to me in the view next to me, the little window next to me, not here physically. A little bit of history about our company, our parent company called My Daily Choice. The different umbrellas of our company. CBD is the main umbrella, but we actually have multiple different umbrellas you can choose to represent. That's why we're called My Daily Choice. A little history about HempWorks, a brief overcap about what CBD is, who it can help, what to look for in quality, a little bit of product recap, things like that. And then we're really going to get into the nitty-gritty about why CBD, why now, why with My Daily Choice HempWorks. Including, projections about the industry, the system that we have, our new cashback travel program that gives people points to shop with us and use those points towards travel. Just some accolades that we have in our dominance in the market. And then, of course, we'll talk about the join options, our compensation plan, and then ways to work and be successful. So I do have some notes here so I can stay on topic. But I will start with my personal story. My name is Melissa Martin. I am a 50K affiliate here at My Daily Choice HempWorks. For some of you who aren't in the company, you're like, I don't even know what that means. So cool, like 50K. And really, rank does not define much in this company other than a title. And so I've been doing this for about 16 months. And I was introduced to HempWorks through a friend, Casey Tosi, and actually was just recently featured in the CBD magazine. And if I didn't tell you this, my mom sure as heck would. So I'm gonna beat her to it. We were at the airport after convention, and we were sitting in the plane, and the stewardess or the flight attendant guy walks by, and she's like, goes to page 48, and she goes, "Does this person look familiar to you?" And so she's shaking her head. It's so true. That's what she said. I'll let her explain it in her own words, but my story about how I was introduced is in this magazine, and I said no to this opportunity many times, and I actually wasn't very nice about it either. I did have network marketing experience. I had a little PTSD, and I felt like the company I was with was like, now that I look back at it, was that bad boyfriend that I just wasn't ready to let go of. But I felt like I invested so much time and money and efforts that I couldn't move on to something else because I had already put in all that time. And so I said no, I said F no. I was like, don't ask me again, but I was interested in the products. And lo and behold, a friend got on the phone with me that was like, listen, we need to talk some sense into me, and I joined off of a whim. I made a quick decision. They say successful people make fast decisions. And I was like, you know what? I'm just like, my gut's telling me to go with it. I put it on a credit card. I really didn't have the money for it. And I put my blinders on and started running. And so with this business, I actually was still working a full-time job, 60 hours a week. And then I was working this on the side. And so I said to myself, I'm so tired because I was driving to work about 45 minutes to work, an hour home each day. And then I have 2 young children as well. And I was tired of the grind, the hustle, and not seeing my kids. I was begging my mom to watch them, my sisters, my friends. And I mean, begging people to take them to gymnastics, had to take them out of gymnastics because not only couldn't we afford it, but I didn't have the time to get them there and even watch them. And so it wasn't the life that I wanted to live. And so I wrote myself out goals. I stayed up an hour later, woke up 45 minutes earlier, and that was my work hours. I told myself I was going to commit to 1 event a month. And within 4 months, I actually replaced my full-time income. I gave a 2 months notice at work. And so for the first 6 months of my story with HempWorks, my daily choice, I was still working full time with the family, 60, sometimes 80 hours a week. And so I know that if I can do this and get there, so can you. And I'm going to give you tips about ways to work it, how to integrate it into your life, ways that we work it and make it successful at the very end of this as well. So we do have a chat feature in this particular webinar if you are tuning in on the video, and you can actually type your questions in there. And we can try to get to some of those at the end. So when I did start, I was hiding this business from my mother because it is a cannabis industry, and there's a stigma with cannabis, right? So I'm gonna let my mom take over, but I was hiding it from her, and she'll kind of tell you what happened from there. Go ahead, Mom.
I foster, well, until 3 days ago, I foster our niece and nephew, 7-year-old twins. So I'm not a fan of the drug area. So drugs weren't a common thing in our house, and they were very ixnay. So Melissa's husband, Joey, had walked in the house, and he sat down at the table and says, "Hey, Mom." And I was like, Joey doesn't call me Mom very often. And I said, "What's up?" And he goes, and Melissa sat down next to him, just about right timing. He goes, "Did Melissa tell you she's a drug dealer?" And he stood up out of his chair and walked in the other room. I went, what? So she proceeded to tell me from there, "Hey, wait, let me talk to you." And I'm not one to jump the gun. I asked a lot of questions. So then we actually own an ATM company, and we have a lot of our ATMs in and near the facilities, all the different dispensaries. So if I didn't sit and listen to her, it'd be pretty bad, pretty two-faced, because we do make some good money from those ATM machines in those places. But lo and behold, she didn't know we were really looking for how to capitalize on the cannabis industry. And I really didn't know what CBD was. So I started taking it and using it for the fosters after doing some research, and found that it helped them with their raging, their focus at school. My the male of the twins, and now I can say their names, Jordan, my little guy of the twins, he had actually had 19 referrals and 1 suspension in kindergarten. They prescribed him methylphenidate. Methylphenidate. Parents addicted to methamphetamines, and they prescribed him methylphenidate. So we were able to get him off the methylphenidate. He now takes only the CBD. Jeslyn takes it as well. So it's been a lifesaver in our house. The teachers love it. The school nurse loved it until she was told, "No, you can't have them dispense that until the doctor writes a prescription for it." Well, it being a supplement, the doctor can't legally write a prescription for it. She can say it's okay to use it, but she can't write a prescription. And of course, the school district wants a prescription to cover all their bases. So I started taking it for stress and anxiety, all those moments that, get very heated in a household. And the very first night, I was actually able to get some really good sleep in. I didn't wake up in the middle of the night shaking the numbness and the tinkling out of my hand. I'd had a stroke 3.5 years prior. For 1.5 years, I went through therapy for some vision issues. My peripheral had been gone, and now I just have this one little area, and I can tell you 100% it's because of the use of CBD. So many other great things came out of it. But Melissa ended up calling me and saying, "Hey, Mom, check out your team," because I did the free tour. She says, "Look at your team." And I'm like, "What?" And then she says, "No, Mom, just give me your credit card." And I said, "Well, how much is this going to cost me?" And she said, "Well, $20 for the business, and then whatever products you're going to buy, and to capitalize on the products, you're going to want to go with a certain team, or a certain package. So I'll save that part for later. But the initial investment was the $20, and I thought, $20? I've spent worse on better things than that for you. Here's my card.
So like Mom said, we will definitely be going over the join packages, the comp plan, and really the tour, that system that she mentioned. That's one thing that really sets our company aside, because it helps our business move with momentum, and this business does love momentum. So as far as the history of My Daily Choice goes, our owners, their names are Josh and Jenna Zweigel. And Josh was a previous network marketing success. However, when he worked network marketing companies, he would reach the top and they would change the comp plan on him, and his paycheck would be cut in half. Or then all of a sudden, they would change it again, and it would be cut in half again. Or then all of a sudden they weren't network marketing anymore and they went to a different model and the company shut down. And so he got sick of that. And he decided he was going to open up his own company and basically do all the things that he hated in network marketing businesses. He was going to do the opposite. And so that's how My Daily Choice was founded. He said, one thing I don't like about the other network marketing companies that I have done is that they pigeonhole you into representing a specific type of product. He said, I don't want to make anybody represent just healthcare or just skincare or just essential oils. I want to give people the option to choose to represent what they want. And so that's where My Daily Choice came from. And so he also looked at different companies and he was like, I think it's very weird that people charge a monthly fee for affiliates to have a website. So he said, I'm not going to have a monthly website fee. I'm not going to have a monthly fee for my affiliates, because I came from a company previously, personally, where you paid $20 a month just to keep your website open with the company. And your website was where you made sales. And so there were 200,000 affiliates or 200,000 distributors in the company, which meant the company was making $4 million a year or a month simply on giving somebody the same duplicated website as they did everyone else. And so he hated that. So he did that. He talked about volume flushing and decided that he didn't want to ever wash volumes. If you weren't commission qualified, that volume would roll over. Or if you were uneven, that volume would roll over. And so that was a big deal for me. But that's kind of how My Daily Choice got started. So as different research comes about, as different trends come about, he opens up new umbrellas for the company so that people don't hop to the next new thing. They stay within the company and they keep their organization, they keep their team, and in turn build residual income. And so that was a really big, amazing thing to me. Now I personally mostly represent the CBD, but we have now grown to multiple different umbrellas that really are near and dear to me. And so I will be I'm choosing to represent different umbrellas of the company now. And so as we discuss those different umbrellas, I'm going to briefly go over them, but if you're registered for our online tour, you will have access to view all of them. The most popular umbrella under the My Daily Choice company is, of course, HempWorks. The CBD industry is booming, and we are actually in Fortune 500 magazine, Forbes, Wall Street Journal, and so we are in a really good place in the CBD industry. We'll talk about that a little bit later. That's my favorite brand to represent, and that's probably 90% of my sales personally in commissions. We also have My Daily Choice nutritional line. So we have nutritional sprays that include, and I'm going to go over some of the products later, that include things to help improve sleep, improve peak performance, improve brain functionality, help you better manage weight, and I'll go on in those. And those are natural oral nutritional sprays. And then we also have our essential oil line, Mantra, and this is a brand new line to us. They are blends. They are very large bottles. We'll go over some of those later. And we are going to continue to expand this brand itself as well. And then last is our High Life Travel. The High Life Travel is a cashback travel program where not only you can earn cash back for people having like memberships, even corporate memberships within this travel program, but your customers can also earn points to use towards travel. And we have a 110% price match guarantee, meaning if you find a lower price, they will match that price 110%. Which is really amazing. And our customers, the fact that as they buy other products with us, they earn points into this travel program to use to travel. So for me, that's really, really huge, because why buy CBD anywhere else? Why buy their nutritional supplements anywhere else? Why buy travel anywhere else when they're going to always get points by buying through their own accounts, through you, which you make commissions on? Okay, so really amazing stuff, and those are our umbrellas, and we'll continue to grow from there, and each brand within those will grow in product diversity as well. So HempWorks history. All right, so HempWorks was founded actually by Jenna. So Jenna Zweigel, she suffers from a condition that is really bad with digestion, gluten and digestion. And she was in a doctor's office, looked down and read an article about cannabis. She has a lot of fear over some doctors. And she, before even seeing the doctor, walked out and went and got a medical card and started using cannabis for her health. And so Josh, in turn, went and found really quality CBD, because this is his life. This is his pride and joy. This is the love of his life. He went and toured some places and found like the Rolls Royce of CBD samples. So he ended up bringing those samples to Jenna, got her on them, and lo and behold, her health drastically improved. I don't know if Kimberly Domke is on here with me, but Kimberly was friends with Jenna prior to HempWorks ever being founded, and watched Jenna's health journey and the struggling of that prior to HempWorks being founded. Now her health drastically improved so much that she told Josh that she was going to sell the product. And Josh said, our owner, there's no way you're going to be able to do a direct sales model or an online sales model with cannabis products, CBD. And she goes, watch me. And she did it without him for a while. And it grew to be so amazing and helped so many people that Josh was like, oh my gosh, we have to incorporate this with My Daily Choice. We have to bring it into the network marketing industry. And so they did. And we were founded in 2017, of which we did about 9 million in sales. The industry as a whole for CBD was approximately a $200 million industry. So we did 9 out of 200 million. Now, in 2018, our company grew to over 100 million, and the industry grew to 600 million. So we, in just 1 year's time, grew to earn 1/6 market share. And guys, if you know business models whatsoever, if you have 1% market share, you are kicking ass. You are doing really good. And so the fact that we have 1/6 market share, like, wow, it's like 17, is that 17%? 17-ish% market share, that's unreal. And so we are in the right place at the right time, in the right momentum. The industry is set to grow. CBD itself is set to grow to 22 billion by the year 2022. If you look at like Wall Street Journal, Forbes, things like that. So we're in a really great place at a really great time in a dominant industry. And so that's kind of the history of HempWorks itself. So we're going to talk a little bit about what CBD is. I'm going to share some things from my phone. I'm going to pull it up real quick here. And I have to say that obviously we can't claim that we can cure or treat any sort of medical conditions, and I will insert an income disclosure statement. Your income in this company is going to be reflective of your knowledge, your work ethic, and things like that. So now your knowledge can be taught and your work ethic can be controlled by you. And so I truly do feel when you see people in our company, and especially the successful people, you're going to see all walks of life: young, old, black, white, straight, gay, man, woman. It doesn't matter. You see all walks of life. And so let me go ahead and share this with you guys. This is how CBD works. For those of you who don't know, CBD stands for cannabidiol. And hopefully there we go. So anybody who has a spine is born with an endocannabinoid system. And cannabidiol has what's called cannabinoids. And you can get cannabinoids naturally from fatty acid foods, like breast milk naturally has CBD in it, believe it or not. But you can also find CBD in trace amount or in high amounts from cannabis plants. They are naturally occurring in cannabis plants. And so when you use CBD, it attaches to the human cell and triggers your cannabinoid receptors that live within this endocannabinoid system. There are multiple different receptors in there, but you have a CB1 and CB2 receptor that are predominantly triggered. And these receptors help control these systems in your body. They live within these systems in your body, which is why people that use CBD find improved, they might find improved sleep, appetite, mood, motor control. I mean, you read the whole list there. And what I'd like to do at this time is I'm going to stop this share here, and I'm going to call out some people. If anybody is willing to, Gail, I see you on next. I don't know if you're willing to share your testimony as to how CBD has helped you. That would be awesome. If not, just let me know. If you're like, I don't want to talk, I have no voice, that's fine.
Yeah, no problem. Can we do it right now?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Awesome. Well, hi, everybody. My name is Gail, and I've been taking CBD probably since April, I would say. And I, for many years, have had bladder spasms, very bad, where I had to have surgery, all kinds of stuff. And it has helped me so much with the inflammation of, in your body and stuff from the bladder spasm. And I had a kind of a sleeping problem. My mood definitely had a lot of, anxiety, and it's definitely helped me. The coffee is amazing. I'm not even a coffee drinker. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to try it because I, sell it like crazy. And so I did, and I fell in love with it. So I love the way the coffee makes me feel about 20 minutes after I drink it. I love it. So it's definitely something that, I love. And I think the main reason is my daughter. I have a daughter that's 9, and she has she struggles in school with focusing and, not be able to just concentrate and stuff like that. And we have, she's been taking it now for about 5 months, and it's been absolutely amazing. It's changed my life. It's like I have my daughter back, because before she was, put on medication, and she's not on medication anymore. And she's actually, very spunky, and but she loves CBD. She loves to do videos with me. She loves everything about it. So, and then the other part is my other daughter, Abigail, joined the business with me, and she's actually doing it also. So CBD is definitely something that we really love in our family. So it helped me tremendously, and I love keep hearing all the testimonials from everybody on how it's helped. I mean, daily. It's awesome.
That's awesome. If you guys have used it, you can use the chat and put your testimony. Just try not to make any medical claims, of course, and or name any, things, medical conditions. I'd like to maybe just get Steven, if he's willing to maybe give Trish's testimony and his own testimony on the products, and then we'll talk about what to look for in quality really quickly, some of the products, and go from there. Oops, sorry, I tried to unmute you too.
No problem. Yeah, it was actually, Trisha's sitting right over here. Turn your volume down. Sorry. It's all good. So yeah, Trish suffers from a lot of tingling, numbness in the extremities, arms and legs, a lot of overall body inflammation issues, a lot of joint issues, mood issues, sleep issues, just to name a few. She was on a couple opioids a week. With another medicine to keep her from throwing up, because all that medicine made her sick. So she was on several medications, and she was pretty much at her wits end because none of it was really working that well, and didn't really have a quality of life. I mean, we've been married for over 20 years, but this has been going on for about the last 5 years where, we wasn't really doing anything together. It was kind of getting into more of a caretaker kind of relationship. Not necessarily by choice. It just is what it is. Well, she decided to try CBD, and a friend of ours talked to our upline, Amanda Greenwood, and she talked to Trish about it, and Trish tried a bottle and decided, hey, it's only $20. Let me go ahead and pay for that affiliate, and just to get it out the way. And she tried it, and within 4 days, she gets up, and she loves telling the story. She gets up in bed and is like, well, that's new. And then goes to the bathroom, brushing her teeth, and goes, I can actually bend over with no pain. And then it just escalated from there. So I came home from work. She loves telling this part. I came home from work one day, and she's in the kitchen cooking, dancing around, and singing. And this is the woman I married, but for about 5 years, this has not happened. So I basically stopped and looked at her. Okay, what the hell are you taking? Because that's not normal.
That's awesome.
And she turned to me and it's like, okay, I got to tell you, I tried some CBD. And I went off, because I was ignorant at the time too. You bought marijuana? Are you crazy? Because we're in Louisiana, and we're still, even though it is legal, we're still got some gray issues going on down here. There's a lot of challenges down here with it. So I freaked out. And then she started telling me about it. I talked to Amanda about it. And then I actually went to the back office page. I looked into the company, I researched, and I'm like, okay, this stuff's working. And this opportunity looks pretty good too. So I went all in. And then I'm going to start wrapping up. I actually started using the product too, this relief cream. I have an ankle that I broke about 30 years ago playing football in high school. And I have no cartilage left in this one ankle. And I wake up hobbling in the morning, throbbing. I can't hardly walk on it. And I work in a warehouse. I use the relief cream in the morning, just a little bit on the pinky, rub it in. And in 20 minutes, I'm walking with no limp. I'm good all day long. I live and die by it. It's the best thing I've ever used for it. So if y'all haven't even tried it yet, give the product a try. It definitely works. It's just phenomenal. Thank
Most
y'all.
definitely. And so for those of you who don't know, thank you, Stephen. For those of you who don't know, any and all of our products have a 60-day empty bottle money back guarantee. So what does that mean? That means you try it. You don't like it. Within 60 days, you return it. It can be open. It can be empty. It could be broken. It doesn't matter. You return it and you get your money back. And so it's really a risk-free option for people to try and have some hope in getting their health back. And so I'm going to talk a little bit about what to look for in quality here as we move on. And I'm going to go to the speaker view. Screen mirroring. Hopefully I can go to maybe. Oh yeah, it's going to share it here. There we go. Okay. So for those of you who don't know, we source our CBD from industrial hemp. So what's the difference? Cannabis is the name for the plant genus. Hemp and marijuana are two types of cannabis. Hemp comes from only one variety, cannabis sativa. Marijuana comes from both, sativa and indica. So what separates hemp and marijuana? It's really how they're grown. Marijuana plants, they grow far apart and it encourages lots of branches, very, very large flowers, and this results in a high THC content, low CBD content, okay? And THC is what creates a psychoactive effect. But when you're looking at hemp plants are grown close together and it encourages them to go very long and stocky with very few branches and little tiny flowers. Many times it's harvested before it even flowers. And this results in high cannabinoids like cannabidiol and has strong fibers for many, many uses. So back in the day, if you didn't grow hemp, then you actually were fined. Our first American flag, the American flag was hemp. Sails on different boats were hemp. Paper, the Declaration of Independence was made on hemp. And so this results in a product that is less than 0.3% THC, no psychoactive effects. And we even have THC-free CBD products as well. And so that's kind of the difference there. I'm going to talk a little bit about what to look for if I saved it. Oh man, I guess I didn't. Hold on, I'm going to stop the share. I'm going to talk about what to look for in quality. I got it right here. Perfect. Actually, I'm going to let my mom, is she still on and active? Mama, you want to talk about what to look for? The three, I'm going to show you the check marks here. The three things. I'll get it up here and you can take it. Maybe. There we go. Go ahead, Mom.
A 60-day money-back guarantee. It used to be a 30-day. Can you see me now? There we go. Used to be a 30-day money-back guarantee, and in the last couple months, they discovered that many people weren't returning the product because obviously it's working. So heck, why not hand out the advantages of it? I personally have had only one return, and the gal actually confessed to deciding that she was returning it just so her husband could go ahead and order a free bottle too. Sucks to be people that need to take advantage of things, but hey, at least she was honest. The U.S. Hemp Authority back on May 15th?
March.
I'm sorry, March. The other M word. March 15th had over 3,000 companies apply for the U.S. Hemp Authority seal of approval. They have really high standards set, and out of over 3,000 companies applied for it, they only approved 13 companies. And I just checked the U.S. Hemp Authority's website. They now have 23 companies that have, increased their standards and met up with what the U.S. Hemp Authority was requiring. Us and one of our farms, our main farm that we purchased from, and our grower in Kentucky, and those that we have acquired from Colorado are all on that list.
So I'll stop you there real quick, Mom, because some people might not realize, guys, the hemp industry, CBD industry is unregulated by the government. So this means anybody can put anything in a bottle, and it could put you at risk for heavy metal poisoning, mold poisoning, pesticide ingestion, or it could even put you at risk for not even having CBD in it at all. They could say it has 1,000 milligrams of CBD in it, and it might not even be CBD. No one's gonna regulate it, and no one's gonna shut them down. So the Hemp Authority stepped up and said, we are going to put a certification and regulation program out there until the government does. And so this is why we say, if you don't buy from us, buy from someone on that list. But we have multiple farms on that list that are our farms, and us personally on that list. And so it's a really, really amazing accolade to have. So that's why that is so important as far as quality goes. Mom, do you want to tell them about what happened in Utah with the 50 people?
There were 54 people hospitalized that were using a CBD oil that was not meeting any standards at all. We actually even had a gal yesterday that approached the booth and said, I want to let you know that I'm using CBD oil and it's not really working so well for me. And I said, well, do you remember what brand it is? And I pointed out this list that I always have with me. If they're one of these, then you're in safe territory. But if not, and she goes, wait, I have the bottle. She pulls it out, and it was hemp oil only. Now, it was helping her, but it wasn't doing exactly everything she wanted it to do. So people just need a little education on this. And the third-party certified field lab testing for pureness and potency is huge. I took her hemp oil and showed it up next to our oil, and even though it was hemp oil, her oil was brown.
Yeah.
And we actually do taste tests at our events. We have little spoons. We'll do a couple drops on each spoon and let people taste it for themselves. And people are as you're pouring it, they're like, well, mine's not that color. Well, mine's not that color. Why would you not want your pure, potent product to be the same color as the plant?
Yeah, 100%.
So.
Yeah, it's, when you see our CBD oil, guys, it's green, same color as the plant. You will see other competitors that are brown, black, clear, things like that. So there's a lot of different things that can go into why ours is so effective, but that's going to be the main three there. Let's talk real quickly about the products. I'm going to really breeze over these, and then we'll get into why would you choose this company, our system, our cashback travel, things like that, the compensation plan, our joint options, and ways to work and be successful. Products, really quickly. I'll start with, we've got the Mantra essential oils. Currently, it's only a blend. These are 10 ml bottles. And currently it's a set of blends, but we will be expanding this line from here. They are pure. They also are third-party tested and therapeutic grade. More information on the online tour about these. I will say we got our butts kicked, my mom and I. When I mean our butts kicked, like we have an adventure event hangover. We sold over 80 products in the past 2 days, and we literally got ran over, and I couldn't breathe. I didn't get a lot of sleep because we had 3 hours round trip each day, plus a lot of wind, dust, kind of getting into allergy season here in Arizona. And so I couldn't breathe last night. So I put the Breathe in the diffuser. And the second I laid down and turned it on, my nasal passage opened up. I was like, oh, this is awesome. It was so amazing. So we've got our essential oil brands. We have our sublingual. Actually, you know what? I've got this for you guys. And we can just, that way you have a visual. Y'all know I love my visuals. And that way you can take a look at all of them on one page. So I love this share feature. This is why I really love using Zoom, because you guys can all see what I see, and you don't have to see my mug all the time. Just, there we go. Okay, so we have our sublingual oils. So we have full spectrum. Full spectrum means all the cannabinoids, whole plant. If you are subject to drug testing, I don't recommend using these. I recommend using our THC-free oils. It is an isolate. Again, we third-party test that. On our way home from the event last night, I got a call from a referral. She said, hey, I need to switch to your CBD oil. We self-tested from another brand and tested positive for THC, even though they said they're THC-free. And I'm a truck driver. I can't have that happening. And one of my truck driver friends said she's been drug tested 3 times using your oil and everything's been fine. So I need to switch to your oil. So this is what we got her on, the THC-free isolate. It's CBD only. If you're not subject to drug testing, use the full spectrum. We have various strengths. I recommend everybody start on the 500 milligram. Slowly work your way up. You don't want to shock your endocannabinoid system. You want to slow and low, move up from there. 90% of my customers use the 500 milligram strength. We have our pet line. We have oils and pet treats. Pets can use the human line as well because it is that pure. I just recommend normally for dogs and cats using the natural flavor. We have, in the human line, we have natural peppermint and cinnamon. In the comments, if you are watching, just tell us which team you are and what you use. I'm team cinnamon, but I do love peppermint. I do use the 500 milligrams. Sometimes I use the 750. A 500 milligram bottle lasts me 2 months. 750 lasts me 3 months. So if you are, tuning in with us and have used these, tell us what you use, what team, what flavor team you're on, and then also how long it lasts you normally. So again, the pet line, we have our pet treats, pet oils. I have a training on all of these if you guys want really nitty-gritty details on these. We just came out with CBD gummies. Super exciting about that because these have no carcinogens. Gummies are really, really hard to do without toxins, carcinogens, things like that. And so these are really natural. I believe they're vegan friendly, and they have a good taste. They're kid approved. My kids liked them. Coffee is one of my favorites. I take one of these and some of the creamers every morning. They are hemp and CBD. They're CBD infused. So you do get a dosage of CBD with these. I'll skip these for now and I'll go back to the hemp products here. Revive is our night cream. It has collagen retinol. Renew is our day cream. These also have CBD. The day cream has apple stem cells and CBD. And then our relief cream is fan-freaking-tastic. That's the one that Stephen was talking about with the instant discomfort relief. All these topicals here are THC free as well. We have a bath bombs. It's a set of 4. They're huge. I highly recommend crushing them using half at a time. And they come in 4 different scents. And we just came out with a hemp hair care line. So shampoo, conditioner, both for regular and deep hydrating, a deep hydrating mask, a hydrating serum, and a hand lotion. So we talked about mantra. Going back over here is our nutritional sprays. So Shield is for like immunity, Boost is for energy, Brain is for brain functionality, Peak is the one that I hide from my husband because it enhances peak performance and he doesn't need any more of that. Sorry, Mom. Trim is our weight loss. And then I believe I missed maybe Brain. I could be missing one here. But again, more information about these on our online tour. I really love the Trim. I don't particularly like the taste, but it works. And then the Shield and the Brain. So not to mention, we just came out with our travel line, and that is called High Life Travel. It's up to 70% off travel. It is a membership program. In addition to this, you also get referral links that as your friends book through this referral link, then they also get, you also get points for them booking through that you can use these points again to buy hotel stays, cruises, vacation homes, so on and so forth. And I'm not going to go into major detail on High Life Travel, but again, my most exciting thing from a business perspective of High Life Travel is, one, I'm going to be able to travel for cheaper and help my team in doing so. And 2, my customers will have no other reason to buy elsewhere. Why wouldn't they buy with us when they're going to get points to travel and book hotels at a cheaper rate? Amazing. That's a huge opportunity for us. And so I'm thinking possibly tomorrow of going over High Life Travel. We'll call it Travel Tuesday. So if you want more information on that and ways to maximize that, let me know in the Facebook event and we'll kind of do popular vote and go over that. Okay, so that's the products in a nutshell, like the fastest nutshell I've ever done, because guys, I really like talking about the products. Why CBD, why my daily choice, why hemp works. So we talked a little bit in the beginning. The CBD industry is set to grow to $22 billion by 2022. In December 20th of this past year, 2018, the federal government permanently legalized hemp-based CBD products. And it was previously prohibited since like the 1930s, 1940s, after alcohol prohibition was lifted. And so it temporarily was federally legalized since 2014, but as of December 2018, it is permanently legalized. Prohibition has ended, and this is literally like the green rush. If you guys know anything about the .com era or the gold rush, this is our time in history to really capitalize on an opportunity like that. The industry is growing in an upwards of 700% year over year. I mean, it's just unreal. So CBD is the place to be. The green rush. We have an unparalleled system with our company. And when I say that, many of you are locked into our free tour, our online tour. When you get locked into this free online tour, it allows your affiliate to build business underneath you. So there's 2 reasons why I like this tour. 1, you don't have to know everything when you get started in the business. As you give people the opportunity and they ask questions, you go, hey, what's your email? I'm going to set you up with an online tour of the business. Go through that. You'll have most of your questions answered. So it's a very duplicatable system, and duplication is key, especially in network marketing. So really, really huge, this system. But 2, it gives them a timeline to lock in their position. So in order to maximize their pay. So just for example, I've got 20 new customers over the weekend that are registered as customers or affiliates. prior to that, like Thursday, Friday, I got like 10 new people that were looking at the business. Those 10 new people now have business built underneath them. And if they don't become affiliates by Thursday midnight, then they lose that business that's underneath them forever. And those people underneath them are going to be reordering. So it's a way for us as affiliates to help our potentials maximize the comp plan. And it's a way for you as the pre-enrollee, the person taking the online tour, to maximize your pay. It's an unparalleled system. So it's literally like a free trial to see how business will go for you. So it's really, really amazing. Nobody else in the industry has this. It's so unreal. It helps create massive, massive momentum, and it helps create duplication on your team because people just view the information there. Because the way I see it, guys, if people can't go through something like an online tour for 30, 40 minutes, then they're probably not going to work their business either, right? So you don't have to waste your time answering questions for people that aren't going to do anything. All right. So I love the system. Love, love, love the system. We talked about the cashback travel. So now our customers have no reason to shop anywhere else. They're going to shop with HempWorks because they're going to earn points to travel. And then also Fortune 500. I have it right here. Let me go to a speaker view here. Fortune 500. We are the only CBD company to ever receive a spread in Fortune 500's annual magazine. So we have a 7-page spread about our company in, do you guys want to work for a Fortune 500 company? Do you want to own a Fortune 500 company? This is your chance. It's unreal. So amazing power of hemp, and then on and on and on about our quality, our farming, our extraction, all of the above, hemp authority approved. I mean, on and on and on, guys, like really amazing. So Fortune 500 magazine, we've been in Wall Street Journal. We have third-party validation. People are asking about CBD. People are being told about CBD through their doctors, through their friends, through their naturopaths, through their chiropractors. And we have the opportunity to be that CBD person for them in the very beginning and then forever. This is a consumable product, and so you will get reorders. I love me some Scentsy, and I'm not trying to, I'm not bashing Scentsy whatsoever. Like, I love buying Scentsy, but I like buy it 3 times a year, maybe at best, and I spend maybe $20 each time. And so this is a consumable product that people use day over day over day over day. So your residual income will continue to come. Meaning, what does residual income mean? It means getting paid later for work you already did. You're continuing to get paid on something that you're no longer doing necessarily work for. It's amazing, okay? So residual income is where it's at. We've got the accolades and the market dominance. We talked about how HempWorks has 1/6 market share. We're the largest seller of CBD in the world. We have so many positive reviews. I recently applied for Scottsdale Arts Fest, and I live in Arizona. They said, no, we're not allowing CBD. There's too many controversial things going on with CBD as far as quality. Some CBDs are good, some CBDs are bad, some people get good reactions, some people get bad. I said, would you let me educate you? I understand and respect that, and you're 100% right. Would you let me educate you as to why and how we are fantastic and what to look for in quality CBD? She let me educate her. They went through and she said, you know what? I saw your setup from other events. I went through your website, and then I went and Googled you to see reviews. And let me tell you what, guys, it's really hard to get good reviews, period, on online sales, because who gives reviews? People that are pissed, right? Okay. And then also, we're a network marketing company. And I would say 50% of the population has tried a network marketing company, and a good 80% of them have failed because it is an initiative-based business, and people don't want to blame themselves. They want to blame, oh, it didn't work for me. And so to be network marketing and online sales and still have good reviews, she goes, your reviews were fantastic online. We're going to give you a shot. So here I am breaking the stigma, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like that's amazing. So we have amazing market dominance. And so it's really the right place to be with that market share and all that we have going on for us. All right, let's talk about the joint options comp plan and ways to be successful. As I do that, I'm going to pull up just a little brief overview. Is anybody comfortable going over this? I know I'm blabbering a lot, but if anybody else wants to go over it, I'm happy. I saw Alicia get on. I'm happy to shut up for a minute. Let me find my little recap of it. Oh, I like visuals. I like visuals. There we go.
I just say if there's any way you can do it, go for the most bang for your buck right away. Just do it and make yourself work to get it straight now.
Yeah. All right, so here's your join options. I highly recommend coming in with CBD products. You have options to come in with the travel membership or our spray as well. What I have found is that the CBD products retail very easily, very quickly. I came in with this big executive pack for $5.99. I literally was breathing into a paper bag when I spent that money on my credit card. And I said, I better find an event to sell this stuff at because my husband's going to kill me. Well, we sold out of our oils at our very first event. And I was like, what just happened? We had no idea what we were doing. I had never tried CBD before. It was unreal. And so that's when I caught the vision fully. And I said, this is going to be something that I can run with. So these are the different join options. You have a 1, 4, and 12 product pack. Your immediate commissions will reflect depending on which pack you come in at. The cool thing is one, you do not get the products chosen for you. You get to choose the products, the ones that you want. So I really like that. Okay, thanks, baby. Dinner's all ready for me, so I gotta wrap this up here in a little bit. Okay, babe, I'll be done in a little bit. So anyways, you get to mix and match your packs. There is a one-time $20 affiliate fee to get your website set up and your starter kit sent to you. Cool thing is as well is that our customers get the same prices as we do. It's just that we get paid on that. Stop, please. Thank you. I'll be there in a little bit. Mom life working from home. So anyways, one-time $20 fee to get your thing set up. Customers get the same prices as affiliates, which is awesome. Because for me, I find it kind of scammy for a company to say, hey, oh, the only way you can get a discount with us is if you join our team, if you become an affiliate. I think that's kind of shady. So I think it's amazing that as a customer, you can get the same price as an affiliate. Again, affiliates, you just get paid to share about it, to sell it. And there's multiple ways that you can sell it. So again, I started with this executive pack. Our director pack is a 4-product package. It is our discount pack, our initial discount pack, and it's a team building pack. So as you grow in team, you also earn commissions on teammates. Same with executive, you just earn commissions on more teammates. We'll show you the comp plan here shortly. Builders is more of like testing the waters. Okay, you get one product for $69 plus your $20 one-time fee and shipping. And any product you want. So these are your join options. I even have people that pre-sell 3 products because suggested retail for each of these products is normally about $79 to $89. So I've had people who pre-sold 3 to 7 products and got this with no money out of pocket or this with barely any money out of pocket. So they collected that money in advance. And again, if you're in our trial experience group, I have a training on how to pre-sell. My vote is if you can, throw it on a credit card, pay for it out of savings, whatever you can do to get in at the highest way possible and get in the fastest as well. Because every day you wait is another day wasted to be earning money. And here is the commission breakdown by rank. So we do get paid up to 8 different ways. The first way we get paid is called jump starts. Jumpstart commission means somebody goes to your website that the company created for you and places an order. As a builder, you make 30%, director, you make 35%, and you make money on your second level, executive 50%. So I came in at executive because I wanted to maximize my pay and have products on hand for events and try multiple products myself. And it was a good decision. Again, insert income disclosure statement, but we made over $3,000 in our very first month. And that was with me working 60, 80 hours a week, guys. It was really unreal. The next way we get paid is retail commissions, which is on here. That means if you have product on hand, and let's say you work an event and you sell it and keep the cash. So that's another way you get paid. That's number 2. Number 3, we get paid binary. And this is where your enroller is helping you already. If you've already taken the free tour, the online tour, they're already helping you maximize your binary. This is commission on reorders, but it's not just your personal reorders, it's on an entire team's reorders, okay? This is a really amazing way to get paid. Originally, this was the least amount I got paid, and now this binary commissions is my highest part of my check. So this is where residual income is amazing. Check matching is the 4th way we get paid, and basically, as you grow your team, the company is going to match the binary check of your team. So my mom, let's say she makes a $1,000 binary commission check. The company's gonna match it 30% for me helping to coach her. Check matching is fantastic. It encourages us to work with our teams and help them grow. So that's the 4th way we get paid. The 5th way we get paid, let me let my dog out. She is going crazy. Sorry, guys. Never a dull moment. The 5th way we get paid is called global shares. Global shares, for every 4 new customers or affiliates you get into the business, the company gives you share. They set aside 2% of their earnings every month, and they take the amount of shares earned and divide it up. So right now I have 24 enrollments for the month. Divide that by 4, that means I have 6 global shares so far. And at the end of the month, the company takes whatever the 2% pot is and splits that up to the people who have earned shares. So that's paid monthly. Our Jumpstart commissions, which was that first way, is paid weekly. So I get a check every single week. It's so awesome. It's so awesome. So we've got the global shares, and then we also have our rank up bonuses. Rank up bonuses range anywhere from $250 all the way up to, gosh, I think $200,000. They just added a new rank. Now we have friends that we work with directly in this business that have earned a $100,000 one-time bonus. These rank up bonuses, they're paid out in full. In full. And if for some reason you lose rank, because you must maintain your rank 3 months in a row in order to get these rank up bonuses, if you lose the rank at any point in time, it doesn't mean you lose the bonus. I worked in a company before where we lost rank, and the bonus was split up between 25 months. This one, it's a one-time cash payout. December of last year, I earned a $2,500 bonus for ranking up to our 25K. And it was like right before Christmas. And we used that for Christmas. And we had more left over. It was fantastic. You know how good it is to not put Christmas on a credit card? Oh my gosh, it was fantastic. And it's super life-changing. I also, December 1st was my last, or November 30th, 30 days out of November, yeah. 30th was my last day at work, so I had all of December to be with my family and do holiday things with my family. So this business has really been life-changing for me. So we have the rank up bonuses. The people we work with directly, Kristen and Travis Butler, are the #1 income earners in the company, and they have earned a one-time $100,000 bonus. They recently paid for 3 houses in cash. They bought a truck for their church in cash. And they've also bought 2 condos for team getaways. And I've been to their condos before in Florida in cash. And so they've only been doing this for 2 years and have made close to $3 million. So that's really, if you want to, you can really run in this. And I'm not saying you have to, because you can just take it for what it is and make an extra couple $100 a month. And we respect that, and we're gonna help you do that. But if you open up your mind, you're going to be able to run so fast and far with this. I have seen people that didn't have cars, that had to walk an hour to McDonald's to work their business 10 hours a day from Wi-Fi, that are now making 5 figures a month, $10,000 plus a month. So the opportunity is seriously huge with this. We pay out up to 85% commissions, depending on your rank in this company. It is unreal. Our CEOs do not write themselves paychecks. They actually work this business like affiliates. So Jenna Zweigel no longer works it as an affiliate. She's just keeping her residual income that is coming in, her binary, her check matching, and she is the #1 income earner in all of network marketing. You can see that on, I believe, Direct Selling News or Business for Home, maybe. I can't remember which one. Of which one of those actually just awarded us the fastest growing network marketing company in the industry for the past year. So it's really unreal. I cannot stress enough to you guys how big this opportunity is. And then last but not least is our incentive or maintenance bonuses. And so people always say, so like, yay, I got a one-time big bonus. But for maintaining your rank also, as you rank up through the company, they give you a maintenance bonus. And you can use that money to spend on your team, to travel, help them, do incentives. Travis and Kristen, my uplines, our uplines, they gave away more money in 2018 than they actually made in 2017. So really awesome stuff. So yeah, that's kind of the comp plan in a nutshell. And again, the online tour really goes over that really well. We have a more detailed explanation in our Thursday night event. If you guys really need to sit down, I also have a training on it. At the end of the day, guys, we get paid to sell CBD. You're going to give people the option to use it, or you're going to give people the option to use it and make money. It's not your job to decide. You need to give them both options. Because if someone didn't give me that option, I would be in a bad mood, crying at work 3 times a week, never seeing my kids. And it's not your job to make that decision for somebody. You have to give them the opportunity. So at the end of the day, we get paid to sell CBD. If you don't understand the comp plan right away, don't fret it, sell CBD, hustle your bustle. Compound effect, a year from now, if you stay consistent, you are going to explode. And you'll be in such a better financial position than you were a year before. So that is the comp plan in a nutshell. Ways to work your business and be successful. I am going to call on some people. I think Clint's at work. Mom, do you want to go ahead and, I know what your favorite way to work is. Let's tell people how different ways they can work and be successful at this.
My favorite is belly to belly, whether that is at an event or out in person, sharing my story, hearing the benefits somebody else has. So many people came up to us personally at the event this weekend telling us that they're using CBD and they're seeing such great results, and thank you for continuing to promote it to other people. So my favorite's definitely belly to belly. I'm not great at social media. I'll get there one day.
So when Mom says belly to belly, that could be at events. That could be wearing your CBD hat out and about. I cannot tell you how many times I'm like, hey, let's go have a glass of wine, because, I like to go do stuff like that. And I wear my hat and the bartender's like, nice hat. Oh my gosh, I love it. Do you use CBD? No, I've been thinking about it. I have sold bottles of CBD in parking lots, at bar tops, in bathrooms, just from wearing gear, or people looking at, I have a decal on my car. So, and then she's also talking about events. We spend about an hour, maybe 2 hours a week looking for local events online. We recently worked the Patagonia Art Festival, and that was this weekend. Best event we've ever worked in our lives, sold over 80 products. And we have multiple, we were to the point where we had to just have people order online, have it shipped to them. We do keep inventory on hand, and we try to keep our inventory high, but we've built that up over the course of the past year. I do have event trainings. We have trainings on our team on how to really maximize events, how to maximize your belly to belly, and even lead boxes belly to belly. I have a training on how to put lead boxes in businesses and gather new leads, because the biggest thing is, guys, is when you start this business, you're literally starting a business. And the biggest mistake people make is they're like, okay, I'm going to be rich off my family and friends. Okay, so if you start a donut shop and you put a sign on the door that says, only open to family and friends, you think you're going to be very successful? Probably not. And so we teach you guys how to reach outside of just your family and friends through events, through belly to belly, through lead boxes, through integration into your everyday life.
Referrals from other people.
Oh my gosh, yes. Take care of your people and they will take care of you. I have one lady that has sent me like 4 referrals in the past like 2-3 months. I'm like, why don't you just join as an affiliate? She's like, no, don't want to. I'm like, okay. So integration is key. I wear my swag everywhere. I carry business cards with me everywhere, which are somewhere around here. I carry them in my backpack, in my car. And you keep your ears open. When people complain of things that CBD can help, I turn to them and I say, hey, I help people with these problems. Would it be okay to share some information with you? So I always ask permissions. I really integrate it into my everyday life. I wear my swag out and about. I've been driving down the freeway and someone calls me. I'm behind you. I see you have a CBD car. I need CBD for my horses. I need CBD for my mom. When can we talk? I've been pulled over. Can I get some now? I'm like, okay. So I carry it with me everywhere. Belly to belly is really, really, really fantastic.
Sometimes you have to remember you have the magnet or the label on your car.
Yes.
Like, what are you chasing me for?
Yeah, something. Yeah, I've had people like roll down your window and I'm like, ah! Clint, do you have a second to talk about one of the ways you work with like social media? I don't know if you're a bit busy.
Yeah, I can talk for just a second. So I will talk about social media, but I do want to say that my favorite way is to work events and belly to belly. But a great way to work social media, especially with Facebook, is to get involved with groups. I moved out to Colorado a little over 3 months ago, and I've started hiking. And I was having a little trouble with social media and like finding your tribe and finding like, I guess, my target marketing audience. But anyways, Melissa, I was hiking one day and I was already thinking this. Melissa messaged me. She's like, you need to start joining some hiking and hiking and camping sort of groups. And I started looking, and there's so many. And I've started to get involved, and I keep posting about my hikes and my adventure. And it has helped me really expand my network in a short amount of time. I've added a ton of new friends, and these are all outdoorsy sort of people who, and it's also Colorado. People are already into CBD, so that's just another way to work social media. And I do have to run.
That's okay. No, yeah, I appreciate it. So again, this is like something we train you on. For me, this is amazing because I can do this from home with my children. I'm looking on here right now. Gail Weiss is a person who joined under another person who joined under me. And I had never met this person in person. I met them through social media only, and she is a product of social media technically. I'm trying to see who else is on here so I can kind of give you guys an idea. So these are all things that we can teach you. I have trainings on them. Team, if you love my trainings or our trainings, will you just say like a little blurb about what you've learned? I'm trying to see who else. I know I have some pre-enrollees that are on here that I have never met in person that I just met from social media. And so these are things we'll train you on as well. As long as you're willing to learn and apply, we can train you how to work social media. I have random customers from Instagram, random customers from Facebook, and even random customers from Snapchat, which I barely work. My next favorite way is home parties. And so we have, I'll loop this into one. It's home parties and referrals. So as, for example, at these events, we enrolled tons of customers. Now our company has a referral program, and every new customer gets a referral link. And when they have people buy through their referral link, every 3 people that buy through that, the company, My Daily Choice HempWorks, will give them a free bottle of CBD. So when I get these new customers, I go to them and I say, hey, I would love to help you earn CBD for free. Would you like to schedule a home party so that I can help you do that? Bring your friends over. Let's have some wine and talk about CBD. So we do home parties. I go in there, we talk like we're talking today, go over testimonies, what to look for in quality in the products, let them taste, touch, try if they want, and get them referrals. And now I'm getting paid on their network. Sometimes they even upgrade to affiliates, okay? And we are almost done here, I promise, and I will go over some questions. But that is another way. And then sometimes I even have people that go, no, I'll just talk to my friends, and they send them their link themselves. So again, getting paid on work that I previously did that I'm not now doing. So you maximize that as affiliates. Use that referral link, guys. So when I do this home party and all those people become customers, I go to each of those customers and say, hey guys, you now have a referral link. When do you want to book your home party so I can help you earn free CBD? And we go from there, and it just spirals, guys. You're getting referral after referral after referral. And now I really take care of my customers because that's important to me, because nobody wants to hear what you have to say. Nobody cares what you have to say until they know how much you care, okay? And so I take care of my customers, and they throw people my way. I kid you not. Every week I'm getting 2 new customers as referrals from people just going like, you need to talk to my friend. I have people that haven't even ordered CBD with me before that go, you need to talk to Melissa. And so that all comes from me helping people and being a good person to other customers and other affiliates and things like that, okay? So that's another great way to work it. We talked about lead boxes. There's just so many ways. And I have an amazing training website, teamhempsquad.com, that can walk you through that. I always say, guys, at the end of the day, make sure you're working your 5 daily disciplines. You got to network each and every day. Everyone should write this down if you don't know it. Network each and every day. You got to share each and every day. What does that mean? Share on social media. Share with the person at the bar you're sitting next to. Share with the coworker complaining about whatever. Share with the cashier that said they hate their job. You know? So your network, you're sharing, you're being a professional asker. Hey, Sally, I saw that you were looking for extra money from home because you want to stay at home with your babies. Would it be okay to share some information about our business opportunity? Hey, Sally, I noticed that you said you're having a lot of problems with your anxiety. Would it be okay to share some information with you about how our products are helping other people? Be a professional asker. Hey, Sally, I've been thinking about you in my business. I know you would rock it. I'm working with some friends that made $500,000 in their first 9 months. Would it be okay to share some information about the business with you? Be a professional asker. You're going to learn each and every day. So what does that mean? When I was driving in the car to work 45 minutes and an hour back home, I threw on a training video because I did not have time to do training in my free time. Free time needed to be for following up and reaching out and messaging and calling. It needed to be for income producing, not learning. And so you're going to learn each and every day. You're going to throw on a new training video from the back office, from our units and our team pages, or from teamhempsquad.com and my YouTube channel. That's every day. You got to learn a little bit. If it's 5 minutes, whatever. Throw on a personal development. To this day, guys, 16 months in, I continue. Go ahead, Clint. You want to say something?
So this kind of comes from Todd Falcone. You know, I've heard him on stage several times now, and of course we've got his book in our training kit. In our starter kit, but there's a simple question that you can ask just about anybody, and this works really well with strangers or anybody that you see out and about. You might have already said this. If you did, I apologize, but it's a very simple question. You ask somebody, are you open to the idea of making extra money outside of what you're currently doing? The answer to that question 99% of the time is going to be yes, and then all you have to say after that is fantastic. What is your email address? I'd love to send you some information. It is that simple, and then you have somebody plugged into the system.
Yep, that is being a professional asker. Thank you, Clint. And then fifth, but not least, you got to follow up, guys. How many times did I say no? At least 3, maybe 4, maybe 5. How many times are people just scared? Maybe they have a question that they haven't asked yet or you haven't answered yet. Follow up. Hey, Sally, just checking in with you. What's holding you back from giving it a try? Hey, Sally, just checking in with you. Any other questions I can answer? Hey, Sally, did you still want me to keep checking in with you? And if so, what's holding you back? You got to follow up, guys. 80% of sales are made at 8 follow-ups or more, except for only 30% of people follow up after the first time. So that's where the difference is. If you're experiencing no success right now, it's because you ain't following up, most likely, or you're not doing these 5 daily disciplines. So those are the 5 daily disciplines and how to work. And this is just me like going crazy because like I know each and every one of you can be a rock star in this business. I don't care if you're in the business already or if you're looking at it. And I want to give you the tools and excitement to run with this. Now, again, if you choose to walk with it, we'll be there to walk with you too. But if you choose to run with it, let's go. Pedal to the metal. We got this. How many people's lives can we change with the opportunity and the products, right? So that's all I got to say. I mean, it's just barely a little bit that I talked about, right? I'm going to go through some questions real quick, and we will go from there. How do I listen in? Some of these are, I will share if you need more. Oh, sorry, that was private. Personally, was this Vanessa? Vanessa noticed she's much more patient mom. She started the oil 16 months ago when her son was going through the terrible twos and is having huge meltdowns. The oil has helped her to drive with more ease and less nerves. Someone is having help with their memory, which is awesome. They have a terrible diagnosis, and it's really helping with that. Someone had very drastic results with discomfort they had in their shoulder. And now they can move their arm better. Okay, sorry, it's been way more than 60 days. Someone said something about returns with 60 days. That's a question for your upline. It's past 60 days, then not able to be returned. You can personally buy it off of the customer if you prefer. More testimonies. Where can I get this picture? I believe that was of the endocannabinoid system. We have it up in our team page, which is Hemp Squad, but that's just for our team. You can Google it. Just search endocannabinoid system. There's a lot of photos on it. Team peppermint, team cinnamon, and then natural, team peppermint, team cinnamon, team cinnamon. Team peppermint, mint natural, peppermint natural. Excited for the gummies and coffee. Sorry guys, it doesn't look like there's too many questions. I'm trying to look through these. If you had a question that we didn't answer, Patricia said, how are you going to restock all 80 sales? So if you guys go to my events training, you'll know that I use something called Credit Wallet, which is our internal bank. I enroll customers on order forms with their credit card information through my website. I give them my bottle, we get their information, we put them into the system to maximize compensation, and we have their bottle shipped to us. And that helps me keep my inventory up. I now make commission. I get credit towards my rank volume, and I get credit towards global shares. So you're maximizing your pay and keeping your inventory up. And that's why, I mean, I am booked almost every weekend until February, maybe through February for an event. And I love it. I love it. I get to take my kids with me. My kids actually at this past event, we set up a tiny little table in the corner and they had face paint. It was like a $20 kit from Amazon. And they said, Mom, do you think that the parents would let us put CBD leaves on the kids' faces? And I was like, you should ask them. It was so cute because to them, CBD is normal. There is no stigma. It helps them and they love it. And so I absolutely love that. So between my mom and I, because, you know, we started each with 12 products, but every month we put our monthly order in and we reship what orders we get at events. Like we have it reshipped to us. We had probably close to 65 products total between the two of us. And then also we sold over 20 sample packs, which was
I counted them. I sold 46 products, including sample packs.
Wow. Then I sold probably about 36.
Yep, I'm sure, because we had director packs and everything.
Yeah, plus we had products that we direct ship. So yeah, it was unreal.
The vendor people in charge, they brought us snacks.
Yeah, the vendor people were like, do you guys need a break? Like, you've been nonstop. We're like, no, go. We're just keeping the momentum going. It was crazy. We had no time to eat. It was so much fun though. And again, the kids sat there, painted faces while we talked to the parents, and we were like, it's not going to be the perfect face paint. So I hope you're okay with that, because my kids are 8 and 5. So They just did the best they could, and they had fun doing it. So I absolutely love it. I call it making money and memories at the same time. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this recording. If we didn't answer some of your questions, please, by all means, let us know in the event, or feel free to message your the person who invited you to this or myself, and we'll go from there. Hey, really quick, before you guys get off the live, if you watched until the end and you are not an affiliate, please type your Facebook name here in the chat, and I'm going to draw for some free products. I'm going to draw probably for one of our bath bombs and a sample pack, and maybe some of the coffee. That is just my way of saying to you, thank you so much for tuning in with us. Thank you for joining us. And for those of you who watch live, you're going to get 2 entries. If you're watching the replay and you get this to me by Wednesday night, your first and last Facebook name, and you can just message me on Facebook probably and say I'd like to be entered, then I will give you 1 entry. And so I'll draw probably Thursday or Friday, probably Friday, for some winners of that sample pack, a bath bomb, and some of the coffee or creamers. So again, really appreciate you guys for being on here, and I look forward to working with you all. Let's go Rocket Team. See you guys later.